Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in the Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Welcome back, everybody, to the bottom of the first inning here. Fitch Falcons Lady Softball team facing off against the Warren G. Harding Lady Raiders softball team. It's Marissa Steer, the pitcher today for the Raiders. As Lydia Spalding posted a scoreless frame in the top half of the inning, totaling 3 strikeouts, striking out the side. And Spalding goes from pitching to leading things off, and the first pitch to Spalding shows bunt, pulls it back 1-0 to start. Spalding with 3 strikeouts in the first, make it 76 now on the season for Spalding as her dominance just continues out there. A strikeout machine, as like we alluded to earlier, now gets a chance. And taking a strike there, 1-1. Like as you may have heard too, looking at the year, 5-0, .038 ERA, 76 strikeouts. As like we said, no sure things in baseball or softball, but it gets pretty close when Lydia Spalding's name is in the mix. And a nice rip towards center. That's going to be over the head and go to the wall. Spalding heading for second, and she's going to trip on her way to third. Going to go in standing, though, with a stand-up lead-off triple for the Falcons, and they get things rolling right away. Base runner 90 feet away from scoring.
Batting in the second position for Fitch is the sophomore second baseman, number 4, Caitlin Mitchell.
It's now Caitlin Mitchell coming up to bat. Chance to get an early run and lead now for the Lady Falcons. Give Spalding some run support. Pitch down low, inside, 1-0 to start. As Spalding, as great as her numbers are pitching-wise, also very good hitter as well. That's why you put her in the leadoff spot, too, for this Lady Falcons softball team. Taking a strike is Mitchell, 1-1 the count now. As Steer tries to pitch herself out of some early game troubles here. Runner on third, nobody out still. Goes to Mitchell, and that one is low, 2-1 the count. As Spalding let it off with a hit to the deepest part of the field, almost straight away center. Got it bouncing up against the wall and let it off with a triple. And a swing and a miss. Count 2-2, gets by the catcher, and a run scores for the Lady Falcons, up 1-0 as the heads-up base running by Spalding saw it, go to the backstop, took off running, got a run out of it. 1-0, Lady Falcons lead it. Now Mitchell with a 2-2 count. Steer looks in. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Lost the handle on the ball. Throw down the first to complete the strikeout. And that is now 1 out for Steer. Falcons up, though, 1-0. As Mitchell was able to hang in the at-bat long enough, draw the wild pitch.
For the Lady Falcons is junior first baseman number 10, Maddie Taylor.
As now number 3 hitter, Maddie Taylor, coming up to bat. Takes that first pitch over the plate for a strike by Steer. 0-1 to start for Taylor. As I believe this was a move as we await the 0-1 pitch. Goes over the head of Taylor, 1-1. I believe prior to this, the Lady Falcons always played their softball games out behind the 9/11 Memorial Park. This was a beautiful, though, new facility that I think came into recent talks, and I think it was as early as just 2 years ago as Taylor takes strike 2, where they decided to start renovations on this field because I believe there was nothing over here prior to that, but Fitch decided to put into construction.
It was a practice field for football and soccer.
Yep, that's what it was. They had this as a practice field, decided to put the softball.
They had actually played in 3 different places before this.
As Taylor's fly ball to center, settling under it, making the catch, getting the second out of the inning now. Steer tries to get out of the inning with just minimal damage allowed, gets her second out.
Now batting fourth in cleanup for Fitch is freshman left fielder, number 3, Bella Topil.
And you see the success that the Lady Falcons are showing softball-wise, 10-1 record, and it's very nice to see a place on the Fitch campus that the Lady Falcons can now call their home field. And I mean, beautiful field right next to the beautifully renovated baseball field. We know they renovated the football field a few years ago too. So just all these steps that the Falcons and Fitch are taking to really put a good campus together, sporting facilities for their kids. Takes a look at that, and now 2-0 the count. Steer trying to get the final out of the inning, get out of the inning with just 1 run allowed. Get the offense back out because scoring as much as 1 run against Lydia Spalding is a task, and you don't want to spot her at too many runs. Strike over the plate, though. 2-1 the count now. The 2-1 from Steer. Grounded over to third, gets by, and it looks like that one stayed fair. And getting a single out of it now. The Falcons have a 2-route base runner. Keep the inning alive. As Steer got the last 2 outs. Thought for sure that she was going to be able to get out of this inning. Not so fast.
For the Lady Falcons is senior shortstop, number 14, Alyssa Melody.
As Alyssa Melody now takes her place in the box, takes it for a strike, goes down to second with a stolen base now. Falcons with a runner in scoring position. Still with 2 outs, though.
Was that a base hit? Yes, that's a base hit down the left field line for Bella Topil, yes.
But those 2-out base hits are what we call inning extenders, too. It can really get into pitcher's head, but coming out firing here. 0-2 the count now.
Now, what did we call how Spalding scored? Because I didn't see out of the corner of my eye whether that was a pass ball or a wild. I put it down as a pass ball. I believe it is, yes. That's what
the 0-2 pitch from Steer, and that one fouled off at the plate, so we'll do it again at 0-2.
Melody's up. Who's not batting today? Who's not batting today?
0-2 count to Melody. Runner at second, 2 out. The pitch from Steer. That one is swung and hit into right. Rounding the bases, going to first is Melody, coming home with another run. 2-0 Lady Falcons to start here in the bottom of the first. So with 2 outs, Steer thought you had a chance to get out of it. Not so fast. Couple of 2-out base hits, and the Falcons now have doubled their lead at 2-0.
Now stepping in and batting sixth is sophomore catcher, number 34, McKenna Hogan.
So as you see, sophomore catcher McKenna Hogan now coming up to bat. Very young is this Austintown Fitch lady softball team, and they have talent for the future. As Maloney goes ahead and steals second, so now another runner in scoring position. The 0-1, that one. Ball high and outside, 1-1 the count. Steer looks in, the 1-1 pitch coming. That one is outside as well, 2-1 the count. Falcons
Schubert is the flex, I believe, in this lineup, and she's not.
taking a 2-0 lead over the Lady Raiders here in the bottom of the first. 2-1 pitch is delivered, and that one is hit to center, settling under it, over the head though, and bouncing. Another run's going to score for Fitch, and that is a 2-out double, make it 3-0. Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons. As 2-out base hits coming back to haunt the Raiders here in the bottom of the first. Looked like they had a chance to get out with a 1-0, just a 1-0 lead.
You do. That should have been caught. Batting seventh for the Lady Falcons is senior right fielder number 23, Haley Tarr.
Pinch runner at second. Haley Tarr at the plate. The pitch from Steer is high. 1-0 the count.
Number 16, sophomore Maddie Butis is the courtesy pinch runner for McKenna Hogan out at second base.
Steer's 1-0 pitch. And that one grounded in between the hole, between short and third. Butis rounds third, comes home with the fourth run. And all of them, the last three coming with 2-out base hits, 4-0. Lady Falcons lead it to start here in the bottom of the first.
Batting eighth is senior center fielder number 18, Sydney Schaefer.
Has tried to throw down to second, and that's going to be a stolen base for Tarr. And now Sydney Schaefer with a runner in scoring position. And this is exactly how the Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons will beat you. All around great team from pitching to hitting to base running. They seem to be one of those teams that just has it all. Goes swinging for that one. 1-1 the count now to Schaefer. The 1-1 from Steer. And that one bounces in there. 2-1 the count. Schaefer now with the 2-1 count. Tarr's on second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, and Schaefer over the outreach glove of the second baseman, coming around third and scoring as Tarr. Schaefer comes through with a 2-out single, and it is now 5-0 for the Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons. As the Lady Falcons, as they usually do, not shy about giving Lydia Spalding any run support. They're going to spot her 5 so far here in the bottom of the first. And Senedak hits it towards right and over the head, coming around third. Another run is going to score for Fitch. Senedak goes all the way to second with another 2-out double. 6-0 Fitch. And you want to talk about offense that could pile it on no matter what the count, what the outs are in any inning. No, look no further than this Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons ball club. 5 of the 6 runs in this inning coming with 2 outs.
Now back to the top of the order as it flips over for the Lady Falcons. Pitcher number 7, Lydia Spalding.
Lydia Spalding now getting her second at-bat of the game. Takes that one for a ball. 1-0. As the 1-0 from Steer to Spalding. That one is swung, and that is cracked all the way to right, over the head and into the road right there between AMS and Austintown Fitch as a 2-run jack by Lydia Spalding. Started off with a triple to the wall earlier in this inning, cap it off with a home run, and now 7 2-out runs, 8-0. Fitch over the Raiders. Still 2 outs though, but boy, oh boy, what a game Spalding's having to this point. A triple, a homer, halfway to the cycle, and she struck out the side in the top of the first. She really can do it all, folks. As Steer, 7 runs, all with 2 outs, as this resilient bunch of Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons never given up on an at-bat or an inning, and just shows right here. Just piling on with 2 outs, and before you know it, you get behind the 8 ball so quick, and it really becomes hard to respond, even when the Lady Falcons are able to do this in just first inning affairs, put you behind so far and so deep. And that one fouled off now to the left, 2-1 the count. As Steer trying desperately to get the final out of the inning. 2-1 count. That one is hit to the left side and fouled again. Count even is up at 2-2.
Now she has to put the ball in play or else she makes 2 outs in this inning.
Steer steps in. 2-2 count. The pitch. And that one is fouled off again to the left side, so we'll do it again at 2-2. But Fitch already jumping ahead and grabbing a commanding 8-0 lead to start here in the first inning. And we already know 2-3 runs is really hard and keep the inning going as the Falcons continue to just hurt the Warren G. Harding Lady Raiders with the bats here. 2-out base hits been the story in the bottom of the first inning. And like we were saying, you spot Lydia Spalding 3 runs, and that's a hard game to try to come back from. You spot her 8, and it seems pretty daunting. So now a runner at second again. Falcons with runner in scoring position.
Number 10, Maddie Taylor.
As now Maddie Taylor getting her second at bat of the first inning now. First pitch to Taylor, and that one is grounded to third. Throw across the diamond, and finally the third out for the Lady Raiders. 8-run score for the Falcons in the bottom of the first. They've grabbed a commanding 8-0 lead. Lydia Spalding and the Falcons take defense right after this on ysnlive.com.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Myers Family Insurance knows the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, why shop anywhere else but Tri-State Ford? Choose from our great selection of pre-owned vehicles. Plus, we've got you covered with our exclusive Tri-State Ford Advantage. It includes a 10-year, 200,000.
Welcome back, everybody, here to YSN Live Softball as Lydia Spalding back in to pitch.
Senior third baseman, number 16, Rachel Gilronin.
As Rachel Gilronin takes her first strike, as Lydia Spalding already struck out the side after walking the leadoff hitter in the last inning. So 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, though, from Spalding. Pitch is a little bit low, 1-1 the count now. Spalding's 1-1. That one is low as well, 2-1 the count. Trying to paint the bottom of the zone with those pitches, just getting a little bit too low on them. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Those are also ones that are a little bit hard to lay off, too, when they're right there, but comes back with a strike, 2-2 the count. Spalding's 2-2, and looking in on that, 3-2 the count now. Spalding walking one earlier in this game when she was in this situation. Second 3-2 count Spalding's had to face today. Both coming across the leadoff hitters, and both times now the leadoff hitter has reached via a walk in both the first and second innings. Spalding was able to slam the door shut after the first walk in the first. We'll see if she'll be able to do much of the same here.
Number 2, Delaney Riley.
As now Delaney Riley up, looking in all the way on that. That's a ball up high. Spalding with the 3 strikeouts in the first inning, but also contributing offensively with a triple and a home run in the bottom of the first as well. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike one, 1-1 the count now. As Riley, the freshman catcher for Warren Harding, looks in for the second strike. 1-2 the count now. Riley's behind. And not an ideal spot to be in against Lydia Spalding. 1-2 the count, 0-2 the count. When you're behind, you're in trouble. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 4 for Spalding. All the outs so far have come via the K. And 4 strikeouts now on the game for Spalding.
Warren Harding is senior starting pitcher, number 19, Marissa Steer.
Pitcher versus pitcher duel here with Marissa Steer now taking ball 1 to start. As the 1-0 and check swings that went around too far, called a strike anyway. 1-1 the count now. And that one chopped towards second base, and that one. And now 2 outs here in the top of the second. As Spalding trying to go back-to-back innings of not allowing the leadoff walk do any damage. And the ball just a bit low, 1-0 to start. And Spalding steps back in. The 1-0. And that one is hit to the outfielder. That one had a charge put in it all the way to the wall. Bounces up against the wall. Gonna struggle to get that one back into the infield. No runs will score, but that is going to be a double. And now runners on second and third, with 2 outs here in the top of the second. As a nice rip from Ingram has 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. As Lydia Spalding tried to keep the shutout intact. 2 outs in the second. The pitch to Green is in there for a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1 swing and a miss, 0-2 the count now to Green. Brooke Green, 0-2 pitch from Spalding, and they're caught looking. Strike over the corner, 5 strikeouts now for Spalding. Slams the door and puts up another 0 in the box. 2 back-to-back 0 frames, 8-0. Lady Falcons leading it. We'll be back with the bottom of the second after this.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in the Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorship.
Welcome back, everybody, to bottom of the second inning right now. Bella Tofil leading things off for the Lady Falcons, and that is a ball down low, 1-0 to start. Falcons posting 8 runs in the first. Spalding with 2 scoreless frames and 5 strikeouts in her pitching work, allowing 1 hit and 2 walks, and that's the story of the game to this point. And Tofil is up in the count now, 2-0, with Steer still out pitching for the Raiders. The 2-0 pitch, that one is low, 3-0 the count now. Good eye by Tofil, gets herself ahead in the count, 3-0. And the 3-0 pitch now. That one is up high, so a leadoff walk for Tofil, and the Lady Falcons start already with a base runner.
Now the shortstop, number 14, Alyssa Melody.
As Alyssa Melody stepping in for a strike, 0-1. So after the 4-pitch walk, coming back with a strike is Steer. The 0-1. That one is in there for a strike, so now pounding the zone, back-to-back pitches from Steer. The 0-2 to Melody. That one looking at strike 3, and now the first out of the inning. So after the leadoff walk, Steer comes back with a strikeout now. 1 out in the bottom of the second. Runner still at first.
Number 34, McKenna Hogan.
As the right-handed hitting Hogan comes to bat versus Steer. The pitch, and Hogan hits that one out to right, to the fence. Looked like that one was going to bounce high off the fence, just bounced short of it, but a run is going to score, and Hogan gets a single out of it, and the RBI, 9-0 Lady Falcons leading it. Looks like there's going to be a pinch runner now over at first.
Maddie Mutis will again be the courtesy pinch runner for McKenna Hogan now at first.
We saw Butis earlier. She was able to score a run. As now the pitch to Tar. That one is up high. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 from Steer outside to Tar, tries to get back, and that one gets by, but staying there was Butis, as Butis stays at first. 2-0 the count, though, to Tar.
That's Lydia Spalding. She's on third base.
The 2-0. Tar chops at third base side and foul. 2-1 the count.
Come on, hey.
9-0. Lady Falcons leading this. One out here in the second inning. The 2-1 to Tar, and that one popped up, got underneath at third base side, foul ground, and making the catch for one out, now caught in no man's land is Butis, but thrown over the head, and Butis gonna get to second on the throwing error.
Did she catch the ball or not? She caught the ball, but then in the rundown, that happened.
So with 2 outs now in the bottom of the second, the Falcons with a runner on second. And I think this is the same situation, too, that the Lady Falcons were in last inning. A 1-0 lead with 2 outs, and were able to score 7 runs. And Schaefer hits that one to right. Here comes Butis with the second run of the inning, 10th overall for the Falcons, 10-0. Fitch. And like we said, 7 of those 8 runs in the first came with 2 outs. So very good 2-out hitting team is this Lady Falcons team. What you call inning extenders.
Third baseman number 40, Sophia Senadak.
As now Senadak up to bat. Schaefer going for the steal, and she's going to get the second, no problem. Another runner in scoring position for the Lady Falcons. One and 0 the count. Pitch to Senadak. And that one is chopped towards second. Fielding, throwing to first, and getting the third out of the inning. Falcons score 2 more. Lead sits at 10-0. Warren G. Harding coming to bat after this.
Jimmy Sudman here, director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and 2 of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Welcome back, everybody, to the top of the third inning. Cassie Green up to bat for the Lady Raiders. Lydia Spalding getting a strike over on her. 0-1 the count right now in the top of the third with the Lady Falcons leading it 10-0. As that ball sails up high, 1-1 the count. As Green readies up, so does Spalding. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss, 1-2 the count. And this is where Spalding gets a majority of her strikeouts, getting you down in the count 1-2, 0-2. Again, not an ideal position for Green. 1-2, looking at it all the way. Strikeout number 6 for Spalding. And that is the first out here of the third inning.
Left fielder number 28, Chase Powell.
As Powell looks at strike one, 0-1 to start. And a swing and a miss from Powell. 0-2 now. Spalding making quick work of the Raiders so far in this inning. As Powell down in the count. 0-2. Spalding looks in. The 0-2. And that one sails up high for a ball. 1-2 the count. Good eye by Powell. Spalding with 6 strikeouts so far in 2 1/3 innings of work. And held up on it, and strike 3 is called anyway. Make it 7 strikeouts now for Spalding as she continues to sizzle in this outing. 7 Ks, 7 of the 8 outs so far coming via strikeout. Now switch it over to the left side of things with Gump. Lefty on lefty matchup. Gump pops that one straight up in the air, third base side, and that is out number 3. Spalding getting on the roll now and feeling comfortable up there on the mound as she retires the Harding Raiders in order for the first time in this game. 10-0 Fitch lead remains going into the bottom of the third. We'll be back after this.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Ah, the details. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the third inning. Back to the top of the order. Lydia Spalding with her third at-bat. Triple and a home run in her previous 2 of this game as Spalding looks at strike 1 from Steer. Down 0-1 in the count. Spalding with 7 strikeouts on the pitching side of things. Halfway to a cycle for Spalding with the 2 hardest ones out of the way, and that one is hit right back up the middle, and gonna look at second. She's gonna go for it, dives in, and there's the double, and now 3/4 of the cycle complete with all the hard ones out of the way to start. So Spalding with a double, a triple, and a home run all in her first 3 at-bats. That's just on the hitting side of things, folks. 7 strikeouts and a shutout pitching-wise on the mound for the Falcons, as Lydia Spalding truly can do it all. And a leadoff runner in scoring position to start for the Lady Falcons. They already have the Raiders down in the 10-0 early hole. Only 2 innings of work to do so. And the pitch, that one is a ball up high, 2-0 the count now. And the 2-0 looks at that one for a strike. Got enough of the zone. 2-1 the count.
Staying for that ball. I might.
The 2-1 count. That one hit towards third, goes foul. 2-2 the count. As now 2-2 count. Runner at second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning with the Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons leading it 10-0. That one hit towards the third base side again. Getting out in front, pulling the ball a couple of times, but we'll do it again at 2-2. As the 10-1 Lady Falcons jumping on the Raiders early. This has been the MO of the entire season for the Lady Falcons, is get them early and get them often, piling up runs. And, I mean, you saw it, too. First inning, 8-0 hole out of the gate. It really just demoralizes pitchers and teams when you're able to get so far ahead so quick. That one's off the glove, was fair, and that's going to go all the way to the wall. Scoring is Spalding, and taking her place at second with an RBI double, 11-0 Fitch here in the 3rd.
No, that was definitely a base hit. That was over the third, past the third baseman.
So an RBI double, and Fitch now leading it 11-0.
First baseman number 10, Maddie Taylor.
And now Maddie Taylor takes aim in the box. Still nobody out. The pitch takes that one low. 1-0 the count. And now the 1-0 to Taylor. That one chopped again, third base side, but foul. 1-1 the count. Of course, YSN coverage of Fitch Athletics will continue into the 7 o'clock hour. We will also be broadcasting the Austintown Fitch baseball team going up against the same team, Warren G. Harding Raiders, in some doubleheader boy-girl action, or I should say girl-boy action, with a 5 o'clock start here for the softball team and a 7 o'clock start under the lights for the baseball team. And there's a jack by Taylor. That's going to go over the wall and out. A 2-run homer for Taylor, and it is now 13-0 for the Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons as the power comes alive in Taylor's bat. 2 RBI home run, 13-0. The Falcons lead it as their bats continue to haunt the arm of Steer, posting 13 runs in just these 3 innings.
Fielder number 3, Bella Tofield.
Is now 13-0. Lady Falcons leading it. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Tofield takes the first strike. 0-1 to start.
That's 2. Yeah.
The 0-1 to Tofield. That one up high. 1-1 the count.
Well, Sophie is at 4. Now Maddie, you got 2, right? Now Maddie's at 2, yep.
And that pitch is in there for a strike to Tofield. 1-2. Lady Falcons started off the season 2-1, have now won 8 straight in a row, putting their record at 10-1 on the year, and they're well on their way to get victory number 9 in a row right now. As the bats, the arms, everything got hot and just has not cooled off. As now getting hit, going to first, still nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Falcons just extending the inning.
Now stepping in shortstop, number 14, Alyssa Melody.
As Melody now up to bat, the pitch to Alyssa, and that one's up high for a ball, 1-0.
Haynesville Riverside 6-5.
And they're ranked what? They're ranked.
The 1-0. Melody fouls it off to the right and out of play. 1-1 the count.
I haven't seen the rankings yet this week.
As Melody with a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Melody looks at that one outside. 2-1 the count now. The 2-1. That one bounces in there. 3-1 the count. Stolen base, and now runner back in scoring position with Melody ahead in the hitter's count. 3-1. The 3-1 to Melody. Takes that one all the way for a strike. Count is full.
Strike zone's get big. It's going to be big.
Get your money's worth up here, ladies.
And now the payoff pitch to Melody. Taking that one for a ball and a walk for Melody. And now 2 on. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the third. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change as Steer is going to hit the bench as we're going to take a real quick break here for the pitching change here on ysnlive.com.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring. And, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the third. Kerrigan Riley will be taking over as the pitcher going forward, as McKenna Hogan will be due up in the order with 2 on. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. As the Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons have taken a 13-0 lead, and it feels like a blink of an eye it took for them to do that. A lot of those runs, 7, or I should say actually 9 runs coming all on 2-out hits for the Lady Falcons in today's contest. And a chance to get a lot more here with nobody out and 2 on. As Riley steps in, has to face off against McKenna Hogan to lead things off here. The pitch. Hogan takes all the way. Ball 1. 1-0 the count to Hogan now. The pitch. Hogan goes swinging on that one. 1-1 the count.
That's where you get change-up swings.
Well, I think we got their outfielders pretty back.
Yes, if there was a warning track, they're on it.
And that one's fouled back. 1-2 the count to Hogan. As Riley tries to come in, get some outs for the Raiders. And the 1-2 as Hogan takes the pitch inside. 2-2 the count now. And the 2-2. That one hit by Hogan out towards center and goes to the wall and over the wall for a ground rule double. That will score. That one will score 1 run. As now runners at second and third, still nobody out with a 14-0 Lady Falcons lead. As the Falcons add another run, their 4th of the inning. And now Haley Tarr up to bat. As Haley Tarr with a couple in scoring position, still nobody out. The pitch from Riley, and that one is hit third base down the line as 2 more are going to come home and score. 16-0 as Tarr with a 2 RBI double.
Right by the third base bag
And a 16-0 lead for the Lady Falcons to start. And now you got Sydney Schaefer up to bat. That one's a ball up high. 1-0 to start. The 1-0 pitch, and Schaefer hits that one right back up the middle. Another run's going to score. Schaefer's going to run, take off for second, and get a stand-up double. 17-0, Lady Falcons leading this.
Third baseman number 40, Sophia Senadak.
As Senadak takes that one up high, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Pitch to Senadak, swing and a miss. 1-1 the count.
You can hear her in Juneau, Alaska.
As Schaefer's at second. And the swing by Senadak, that one is fouled back. Lost the handle on it, coming home with it, and safe with the score. Shades of Kenny Lofton back in the 90s against Randy Johnson. Does not care. Schaefer comes around the bases, hits third, does not stop the Jets, goes all the way home, gets the steal, or gets the score, I should say, on the pass ball. And pass ball, and I mean, getting all the way home with it from second. And there's a strikeout for the first out of the inning, but the Lady Falcons leading it 18-0 with the star of the game. That is a single away now from the cycle. Lydia Spalding with a triple in her first at bat, home run in her second, double in her third. 4th at bat of the game for Spalding, a single away from the cycle. Taking that one for a strike, 0-1 the count. And we already know the numbers that Spalding puts pitching. So, I mean, it's hard to imagine that she's doing feats hitting-wise. That could be it. And Spalding going to beat it out for the cycle. And Lydia Spalding in 3 innings has hit for the cycle, on top of the fact that she has 7 strikeouts as a pitcher.
Lydia Spalding, who in this game now is hit for the cycle.
So a single, double, triple, and a home run. All for Spalding today, and her first 4 at-bats, too. So Spalding is at first with an 18-0 Lady Falcon lead. Only 1 out here in the 3rd, and that one is cut back. 0-2 the count. As Caitlin Mitchell down in the count, 0-2. The pitch. Mitchell hits it to the outfield. That one's going to drop. Schaefer hits second, goes all the way to third. Mitchell's going to second, and that is a double. Runners at second and third now with 1 out. As now Maddie Taylor will be coming up to bat with 2 on, 1 out. Taylor already with a home run earlier in the game. So Maddie Taylor ready to step in the box with a couple on and 1 out.
First baseman number 10, Maddie Taylor.
And Taylor hits it to the third base side foul, 0-1.
Number 8, sophomore Emily Tristler is now playing second base for the Warren G. Harding Lady Raiders.
The 0-1 to Taylor. Taylor looks at that one. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. And the 0-2 count is strike number 3, second out of the inning for the Raiders.
Now pinch hitting for the Lady Falcons for left fielder Bella Tofield, number 16 sophomore Maddie Buditz.
As Buditz will get the pinch hit opportunity with 2 down and 2 on here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, as the Falcons posting 8 runs, their second time posting 8 runs in this game, also posting 8 in the first as well as 2 in the second, and that is where we are in this game with the 18-0 lead. The pitch. And Buditz takes that one low, 1-1 the count. The pitch. That one's in there for a strike. 1-2 the count now to Buditz. As Harding needing one more strike to get out of the inning and get it to the top of the 4th. The 1-2 from Riley. And Buditz hits that one up in the air and foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. Caitlin Mitchell is at second. Lydia Spalding at third with Buditz at the plate. 2 down, 1-2 count here in the bottom of the 3rd. The 1-2. And that one is low. 2-2 the count, evened up. And that pitch is up high. 3-2 the count now. So from down in the count, 0-2 to up 3-2. Good at bat for Butis. The payoff pitch, and that one is slapped towards short, and a run's gonna score. Runner Mitchell advances to third. So now runners at the corners with a 19-0 Lady Falcons lead.
Shortstop number 14, Alyssa Melody.
As Alyssa Melody up to bat now, still 2 down with 2 on. 0-1 the count to Melody. That one is hit up the middle. Another run will score, make it an even 20. Going to third is Butis. Heading to second is Melody, as Melody scores one with an RBI double. Runners at second and third, still 2 out, but it is now 20-0 Austintown Fitch. As the young freshman Ayla Ray getting a chance now, batting-wise.
Number 2, freshman Ayla Ray.
The multiple sport athlete Ayla Ray hits it over, and that's going to hit the nitro zone, but and it looks like, yep. So that will do it, though, for the third inning. We're going to the top of the fourth after this on YSNLive.com.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Myers Family Insurance knows the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Rain will come and go tomorrow. There'll be some dry intervals.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
As Michael Lynn Todd has taken the box, Kayla Schubert has come in for the Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons to pitch, presumably just get these final 2 innings underway and come away with a victory. Now 1-1 the count from Schubert. As Lydia Spalding pitched 3 innings, struck out 7, walked 2, allowed a double, no runs across in this game today. And of course, that was just on the pitching side of things. Hitting side of things also hit for the cycle. And I mean, just one of the prime examples of one of the best girls softball players in the area doing what she does best. And I mean, from the bat side of things with the arm, just doing it all is Lydia Spalding. And that's a nice rip into right and trying to get the throw out at first. No, but safe there at first with the base hit off of Schubert. And that is a leadoff single for the Raiders. So now with the leadoff single, runner at first, nobody out. The pitch from Schubert. That one is a ball, 1-0. The 1-0, and a swing and a miss, 1-1 the count. Schubert's 1-1. That one is fouled back, 1-2 the count. The 1-2. That one is up high, 2-2 the count. The 2-2, swing and a miss, and that should be out number 1 for the inning. So first strikeout on the day for Schubert. First out here in the 4th inning. As Delaney Riley up to bat for the Raiders. One down here in the top of the 4th. Taking all the way, that's a ball, 1-0. As Kayla Schubert trying to pitch her way around the leadoff single. And hold the shutout for the Falcons. That's a swing and a miss from Riley. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 from Schubert. That's a swing and a miss. Sounds like that foul tipped into the glove. 1-2. So a 1-2 count for Schubert. Already 1 strikeout on the game since coming in. 8 as a total. Make it 9 as a total for Falcons pitching today. Second of the game for Schubert. And, I mean, the dominance of the Lady Falcons pitching and hitting-wise. You're talking right now of the 12, or right now of the 11 outs that the Falcons have recorded. 9 of them coming by way of the strikeout. Kerrigan Riley now up to bat, taking all the way. Ball 1, 1-0 to start. As Schubert's pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. The pitch to Riley. That one is hit towards short. Throw across the diamond, and that one bounces, takes a wild hop. And it's going to extend the inning as both runners advance a base. So now runners at second and third with 2 outs. So with the error, now allows the Warren G. Harding Lady Raiders to have a couple in scoring position, with Ingram the only one that was able to get an extra base hit in today's fair, the only one with a hit against Spalding, and that was a double as she takes it all the way for a strike. Chance for her to get some RBIs now and runs across for Harding. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss as Ingram was out ahead of that one. 0-2 for Schubert. Schubert has Ingram out at the count 0-2, and that one is fouled back. We'll do it again at 0-2. Trying to get much of the same success that she got in her at-bat against Spalding earlier in the game. Going to be tough coming, 0-2. The pitch. That one's a swing and a miss, so 3 strikeouts in the inning for Schubert. And now that is 10 on the day for Falcons pitching. 10 strikeouts of the 10 of the 12 outs coming by way of the strikeouts. Bottom of the 4th coming up after this.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Jim Myers with Myers Family Insurance, your local Medicare and retirement resource. We're excited to have sports back. Whether you're on the field or cheering from the stands, sports unifies communities and brings hope for the future. We're all one team working together. At Myers Family Insurance, we know the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, why shop anywhere else but Tri-State Ford? Choose from our great selection of pre-owned vehicles. Plus, we've got you covered with our exclusive Tri-State Ford Advantage. It includes a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty with your pre-owned vehicle and much more. Come see why so many customers from the Tri-State area buy their pre-owned vehicle at Tri-State Ford.
Customer focus, community driven. Tri-State Ford East Liverpool or visit tristateford.net.
60 years ago, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods began with 3 siblings, a hand-set sawmill, and a few local orders. And while business has certainly changed over the years, what has not are our principles of hard work, craftsmanship, and commitment to quality.
As now Ayla Ray with a second chance at her at bat. That one is hit towards first off of the glove and almost able to make a first pitch out there. Couldn't hold on to it though, so off the glove, Ayla Ray able to get in there safely.
Are we going base hit on that?
As
now stepping in for her first plate appearance and first game appearance for the Lady Falcons, number 20, Maya McNevin, senior.
As Maya McNevin, as you may have heard, with her first at-bat of the season. As you know, injury to Maya McNevin kept her out for the entirety of basketball season and a good portion of softball season as well. As Maya McNevin, just nice to see her get back to the swing of things and just get back out there on the field and be able to play athletics again for McNevin. As we know, she was greatly missed in the Lady Falcons basketball squad this year. The 1-1 pitch, and that one is up high, 2-1 the count now.
Are we giving Ray a hit off the first baseman's glove on that? I definitely think it was lifted up. She made a nice try to make the play.
As the 2-1 to McNevin. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. As Maya McNevin, 2-2 the count. Ayla Ray at first, the pitch. That one is in there for a strike, trying to throw down to first. It a double play, but back safely is Ray. That is the first out now in the bottom of the fourth. As Samantha Hines up to bat.
For the center fielder, Sydney Schaefer, number 21, freshman Samantha Hines.
The pitch, Hines hits that one out to right. That's going to bloop in over the glove. Ayla Ray going to third, Hines to second. And Hines is going to stay right there at second and third with one out here in the bottom of the fourth.
And how are we going to score that, gentlemen?
That's got to be base hit.
Well, it's a base hit, and then how she goes to second.
That's a double.
Sophia Senedak now up to bat with 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth.
Third baseman, number 40, Sophia Senedak.
The pitch. That one is chopped back. 0-1 to start for Senedak.
The old Popsy double.
Second and third. 1 out. 0-1 pitch to Senedak, and that one again fouled back. 0-2 the count now. As Senedak with the opportunity to get a couple more home for the Falcons. Already sitting at a 20-0 lead with 8 runs scoring in the first, 2 in the second, and 10 in the third. The 0-2. Senedak watches that one. Go low. 1-2 the count.
I was waiting. I was waiting for a ring-a-ding-ding, ring me up.
The 1-2. That one is hit in between first and second. So 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. Senedak is going to go to second. 22-0. Fitch leading it.
I'm giving her a single and an error.
Single and an error, yes.
As Kayla Schubert up to bat.
For the first time for the Lady Falcons, pitcher number 22, Kayla Schubert.
As Schubert swings at the first one, 0-1 the count. As Schubert getting her first at bat, struck out 3 in her last inning of work. That one's up high. 1-1 the count now to Schubert. Staring in the 1-1. That one's in there for a strike to Schubert.
Not 2. Because the runner actually was coming around third and stopped. So she gets 1 RBI on the single and then goes to second on the other.
Schubert, 1-2. That one is fouled back. Do it again at 1-2.
Oh, of course. I think everybody understands that. Yeah, I hope everybody understands that.
And now the 1-2 to Schubert. That one right at the shoelaces. 2-2 the count. As Senedak stays on second.
Yes. So Kayla, get your money's worth. I could yell at you from there at your tone level, but
As Schubert checked her swing, but was in the turf. 3-2. The count is full. Full count with Senedak at second and a monstrous 22-0 lead for the Lady Falcons. The payoff pitch, and that one is a foul ball at the plate. So we'll do it again with the count full. The 3-2, that one is in there for a strike to Schubert, and that is the second out of the inning for the Raiders.
Now the second baseman, number 4, Caitlin Mitchell.
Yes, Caitlin Mitchell up to bat. That one is a ball inside. The 1-0 to Mitchell. That one is outside as well. 2-0 the count. One on with 2 outs, and Caitlin Mitchell up to bat. And the pitch, that's in there for the first strike, 2-1. It's Kerrigan Riley. Tries to get it to the top of the 5th, and that one is fouled back 2-2 the count. As Caitlin Mitchell readies up in the box. 2-2 the count. Runner at second, the pitch, and that one fouled back as well. We'll do it again at 2-2. And that one is hit and misplayed there by the shortstop. Enables Sundadak to get to third, and Mitchell now at first. So runners at the corner, still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. As Maddie Taylor takes a first pitch strike, 0-1 the count. And a pop up, and that one lands there on the infield. A run will score, and again, runners still at the corners with 2 outs. As a runner leaves early on the first pitch, that was a strike, and that'll be out number 3 for the bottom of the 4th. So we go now to the top of the 5th right after this.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in the Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
Welcome back, everybody, to the top of the 5th inning. Falcons 3 outs away from Implementing the mercy rule on the Warren G. Harding Raiders, Kayla Schubert will be out pitching for that. Came in last inning, got 3 strikeouts, did not allow a run, as well as stranded 2 in her last inning of work. The Falcons with 10 strikeouts as a team, and that is a line out to the second baseman, and that is now out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. So now Falcons 2 outs away of posting win number 9 in a row, and mercy ruling the Warren G. Harding Lady Raiders.
Top of the order for the Lady Raiders, shortstop number 24, Cassie Green.
And the pitch to Cassie Green is low for a ball from Schubert. Falcons went lefty-lefty after Spalding went 3, came out with Schubert, who has gone an inning and a third to this point. That pitch is up high. 2-0 the count. As finding the zone there, Schubert gets Cassie Green. A 2-1 count now. Schubert's 2-1. That one's a swing and a miss behind on that one. 2-2 the count. And now the 2-2. That's a strike 3 called. 11 strikeouts for Falcons pitching today. Number 4 for Schubert, and that is now the second out of the top of the 5th inning.
And now number 13, freshman Nia McNally will pinch hit for the left fielder Chase Powell.
As that ball bounces in front of the plate of Nia McNally. 1-0 the count. As the 1-0. That's in there for a strike from Schubert. 1-1 the count. Looking into now the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count now. As the Falcons sit 1 out away from the mercy rule and the victory, the 1-2. Looking in at that pitch was a bit low. 2-2 the count now. As McNally looks in, the 2-2. That one is in there for a strike as the Falcons have struck out 12 of the 15 possible batters, and that will do it as Kayla Schubert comes in, closes it out. The final 2 innings, she strikes out 5. And that'll do it with a 23-0 victory for the Falcons. 9 in a row now for the Lady Falcons, and their record now sits at 11-1 on the season. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live Softball. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott, for bringing you this game. To everyone that couldn't make it in attendance here today. To our GM, Steve Leslie, and to most importantly, all of you supporting these kids, these schools, and these communities. You guys are what YSN is all about, and so we thank you. If you are watching from afar in the Warren G. Harding area supporting these Lady Raiders, or you're right here in the Austintown area supporting the Lady Falcons, or wherever you may be in high school softball. This is Ty Bartell bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
This broadcast stream is copyrighted by Yoakley Scott Corporation, LLC. Any other use of this telecast, any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without YSN's consent is prohibited.